Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my Donathon Final Fantasy karaoke performances. Now, just so you know, these were the songs that were unlocked for my 2026 Donathon. And all of the songs were unlocked, all of them. But I had a situation, a tragedy befell me. I was intending to upload these karaoke VODs to YouTube as well. However, um, the hard drive that I was storing the karaoke songs got corrupted. So, unfortunately, most of the karaoke performances have been lost. So, to make it up to you, mostly to make it up to you, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. I am doing an encore performance of the karaoke songs. Now, a few things to note. First of all, I am going to be performing almost all of the songs I did for the Donathon, with one very notable exception. I will not be performing the Final Fantasy VI opera tonight. If you're watching the YouTube VOD, that is irrelevant to you. I'm going to be attaching the Final Fantasy VI opera to the end of the YouTube VOD anyway. But if you are here on Twitch right now, just so you know, I'm not doing an encore of the Final Fantasy VI opera. I'm so sorry. But I think it's okay because technically I performed the opera twice during the Donathon, once in the game when it happened and once at the end of the event. So I'm going to be performing all of the songs that unlocked with the main goal, which will be songs from 16 down to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I'm also going to be doing some bonus songs that got unlocked in the stretch goal territory. One of those songs was already performed for the Donathon, but there are two bonus songs that I haven't had the chance to perform yet. Technically, at the very, very end of the Donathon, two more karaoke songs got unlocked, but because it was the end of the event, I didn't have the chance to perform them. So this is me having my chance to perform all of the bonus songs that got unlocked. So, I wrote blurbs for each of the games I will be singing for today. And I'm going to get right into it in a second. So we start from the top. We start with one of my favorite games of all time. There are currently 16 entries in the mainline series of Final Fantasy games. If you're familiar with me, I'm sure you already know how I feel about Final Fantasy XVI. But if you don't know, it's a game I have an immense love for. Released in 2023, Final Fantasy XVI is a beautiful experience with a fantastical tale and amazing music. Clive Rossfield is my newest favorite Final Fantasy protagonist, creating what has become one of my favorite games I've streamed on this channel. My Final Fantasy 16 streams came at a troubling time for me. They concluded right before my move last year, a move I wasn't sure would allow me to continue streaming, and the very move where my car troubles began, leading to my Donathon. I will never forget at the end of my Final Fantasy XVI streams, I performed a cover of the game's song, My Star. On the wake of the fear of the unknown, sharing that song was a very saddening experience for me, and one that in turn has become more hopeful. My Star is the very first song I did a cover for, and so it only feels appropriate to perform it again as the opener to this karaoke. And so, I present to you My Star from Final Fantasy XVI. Starlight, say good night. Star bright, where have you fallen? Starlight, say good night. Star bright, I hear you calling. A fire that filled the night, fire that warmed and brightened my life, my guiding light. On high, my hearth, my beacon, and my hope. A sky of scattered tears, 1,000 years apart. Should they fade, I will not be afraid of the dark, for your flame still burns inside me, deep within my heart, showing me a new tomorrow, never too far. And when I cannot bear the pain, I'll look up to the sky and pray that though our night is over, you shall always remain forever, my treasure, my star. I love that song. I love that song so much. Oh my gosh, before I proceed, I do want to say a few things. First of all, I say this after I've already performed a song. I am by no means a professional singer. I am a super amateur, and I'm over here doing my gosh dang best. But I hope you still enjoy my performances tonight. Thank you, thank you. Also, I want to mention that these karaoke videos that you are watching alongside me, I made them myself, and I tried really hard to make sure that these videos did not have major spoilers in them. I mostly used footage from trailers from the different games, as well as stuff that happens like really early in the respective games. So if you are worried about spoilers, you are not going to find it in my karaoke videos. On that note, I would also like to ask you, the chat, to please not spoil any of these games, because there are plenty of people who have not played all of these games that I know want to. So please, please, please be mindful of the other people in the chat. Please do not discuss any spoilers for any of the games I am performing tonight. Thank you, thank you. What do you mean I'm an amateur? I killed it, girl boss. Oh, thank you, thank you. Also, East Coast Wanderer, hello. Thank you for stopping by. And Just Goku, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Lovely cover of a song that kills me. Don't worry, it kills me too. It kills me too. Oh my goodness. I've performed that song so many times at this point. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This is going to be the only song tonight where I won't have to look at a lyric sheet to help me. I just know that one off the top of my head. I've performed it so many times now. Now, I feel pretty good about that one, but I feel less good about the next one. I feel like this next one is probably the song I'm going to struggle with the most tonight. So, I'm sure many of you know the troubles of Final Fantasy XV. It was released in 2016 after a decade of harrowing development. But despite its woes, I greatly enjoyed my time with it. I had a lot of fun on my road trip with the bros, and I don't know if I've ever enjoyed doing side quests as much as I did in this game. Technically, I actually already streamed Final Fantasy XV when it first released. However, that was not on my Twitch channel, and those streams are no longer publicly available. Nonetheless, though it was a bumpy road, I still enjoyed this adventure. When I think of Final Fantasy XV, my mind immediately goes to one song. It's the song that's at the story's beginning, and the song at its end. For Final Fantasy XV, I will be performing Stand By Me. When the night has come and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid, oh, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Stand by me. Stand by me whenever you're in trouble. Won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by That is probably the craziest song I'm performing tonight for an obvious reason. I'm sure you may have noticed, but that is a real ass song. That is a real ass song that is much older than the Final Fantasy franchise. Not only is it a real ass song, but in Final Fantasy 15, it's a real ass song being performed by one of my favorite artists of all time, Florence and the Machine. You have no idea how crazy I went when I encountered this song in game for the first time. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean Florence and the Machine is doing a cover of a classic song specifically for Final Fantasy 15, and why is it making me cry? Absolutely crazy, absolutely crazy. But this one I feel like I struggle quite a bit with it. So I hope I did okay tonight. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm going so hard at the songs that I'm going to make you cry. Aww. Aww. Thank you, thank you. That means a lot to me. All right, on to the next one, on to the next one. This one's also going to be very hard because this one has so many high notes in it. So many high notes in it. Hey, have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? A lot of you know me from my Final Fantasy XIV videos. I've been playing the game since it relaunched with A Realm Reborn in 2013 and sold my soul to it when Shadowbringers launched in 2019. It's no secret that I love this game. Shadowbringers is easily my favorite Final Fantasy storyline of all time. But of course, when it came to pick a song to perform, that was no easy task. Final Fantasy XIV has a lot of incredible music. A lot. So picking just one was very difficult. At first, I was going to do Answers, for that's the very first song I think of when I think of Final Fantasy XIV. Answers is an amazing song, but I realized it might not be the best for karaoke specifically, for reasons you will understand later. So I opted out of Answers this time, and instead of choosing a song from the story's beginning, I decided to choose a song from the story's end. So, for Final Fantasy XIV, I will be performing Flow Together from Endwalker. I'm going to uncut off my title card that says Flow Together from Endwalker. That was cut off for some reason. Welcome and well met, my brave little spark. How long you've wandered, burn bright as a star. Oh, I have awaited you patiently all this time. Past every fate, now sing with me once more. Share of your life, far greater than cannot hold, boundless the tale overflows and carries your light out to sea. Remember the rain, near and far beloved, each drop a blessing from heavens above. And how as time flowed on those waters became one. Streams, rivers, and lakes reaching for the horizon and far beyond. They carry onward, however changed with each brief reflection. By setting sun, by storm's wake, till welcomed home to gentle sea. Sinking deep deep, dark, far away. I have heard your voice, weighed your every choice. Now our hands join round the meaning you sought. I'll catch your tears, quench your fears with joy, till you near the shore, where in time all shall as hope be reborn. Hush, love, close your eyes, and in sleep abide. The sun's distant light echoes down to dreams below. Now you awake, hot winds rise again, for this journey's end is but one step forward to tomorrow. That one's hard. That one has so many high notes, and I have no idea if I nailed it or not. But I did my best. I did my gosh darn best. I did my gosh darndest best. Yuako, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my goodness, I love that song, so I hope I did okay. And obviously, I love Final Fantasy XIV, so I hope I did okay. Now, if you're curious why I did not choose answers for the Final Fantasy XIV song, stay tuned. Okay. All right, so Final Fantasy XIV is done. It's time to go to the next one. I still remember how excited I was when I first got the opportunity to play Final Fantasy XIII. Released in 2009, I was deep into my Final Fantasy obsession when it released. I have a fond memory of my brother letting me borrow his PS3 and tripping over myself in excitement. I enjoyed Final Fantasy XIII quite a bit when it came out, and even convinced myself I looked just like Lightning. I don't. One of the things that stood out to me with Final Fantasy XIII was its use of background tracks with vocals, something that I hadn't experienced before in a video game at the time. Despite that, however, it was actually a little tricky figuring out what to do for 13's karaoke song. Its main theme, The Promise, is about a minute of vocals and 10 minutes of instrumentals. It's a beautiful song, but obviously not quite fit for karaoke. So I compromised and cheated a little bit by combining 2 of 13's songs for today's karaoke. I found myself in a hallway, a straight path if you will, and following it led me to The Promise and the Sunleth Waterscape from Final Fantasy XIII. I have a feeling all of my title cards are cut off for some reason, so bear with me. Bear with me. Make my wish come true, let darkness fade to light. Show me there's still hope, show me it's not over. Battles we can win, our struggle lies within. Will we live to greet the dawn? Love will not leave you I feel like I am doing 13 a little bit of an injustice because it's easily got the shortest song here, and I think 13 has incredible music, and I feel bad for having the song I chose for it being so short, even though it was technically 2 songs. I also do want to mention that there's actually 2 versions of these lyrics. There is the original version and there is the worldwide version. I believe I'm doing the worldwide version, so if these lyrics don't match your memory, that is probably why. It's such a banger though. True, true. Night Hours, hello! Thank you for stopping by. I love 13's music. I can't wait to stream 13 someday. Okay. Next. For a really long time, if you asked me what my favorite Final Fantasy game was, I'd tell you it was Final Fantasy XII. Released in 2006, this game brought the world of Ivalice to the main series. I can't emphasize enough how much I love Ivalice. I fell in love with it through the Tactics Advance games, and finally played the original Tactics last year. When I saw there was a main game in this world, I knew I had to have it. This game is what pushed me to save money for a PS2 back in the day, the very first console that I bought with my own money. I have so many fond memories of getting to experience Ivalice on the big screen. For Final Fantasy XII, I will be performing Kiss Me Goodbye. You say my love is all you need to see you through, but I know these words are not quite true. Here is the path you're looking for, an open door leading to worlds you long to explore. Go if you must move on alone. I'm gonna make it on my own. Kiss me goodbye, love's memory. Follow your heart and find your destiny. Won't shed a tear for love's mortality. For you put the dream in my reality. As time goes by, I know you'll see this of me. I loved you enough to let you go free. Go, I will give you wings to fly. Wahoo! That one is probably my favorite song I'm performing in this set. I don't know if I would call it my favorite song in this set, even though it is incredibly good, but I think it's my favorite song to personally perform, so I hope I did okay. You love this song and it suits my voice so well. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, that means a lot to me. I really can't emphasize enough how much I love Ivalice and Final Fantasy XII. And incidentally, I'm at a point on my stream channel where, you know, I have a personal goal to stream every single player Final Fantasy game from the main series. And I'm at a point where it's easier for me to tell you which games I haven't streamed than which ones I have. And 12 is one of those games I haven't streamed yet, so it's going to be really fun when I get around to that one. That song really suits you? Oh, thank you, thank you. That really means a lot. Here's another hard one, but this one is incredibly good. Unfortunately, when it comes to the mainline games, there is only one that I still haven't properly played. That game is Final Fantasy XI. The original MMO was released in 2002, and I actually did play this game a little bit back in 2011. I was a red mage who started in the Republic of Best Stock. I remember I was trying really hard to grind my levels up until a turtle man ruined my day. I saw the words level down flash on my screen, and I haven't played the game since. But I truly hope someday I can play this game in earnest, for I know it's something special. Though I never got far in the game, I know the significance of this next song. It's the ending song for the Chains of Prometheia expansion, and I'm sure many of you know it as the namesake of Final Fantasy's touring orchestra. For Final Fantasy XI, I will be performing Distant Worlds. Seas invite in the evening sun to light the somber abyss. Clouds dance up with the heaven stars, chanting an air of joyous bliss. Water fades back from blue to jade, guiding young rainbows high. Flowers bloom into reds and whites, quenching our hearts as they run dry. Angels chained by a beast locked in slumber, sin washed away by the swift flow of time. I may know the answers. Journeys over snow and sand. What twist in fate has Blessed by light and the burden of shadows, souls abide to an endless desire. I may know the answers, though one question I still hear. What twist in fate has brought us to roads that run so near? Distant worlds together, miracles from realms beyond. The lifeline burns inside me to sing with you this song, to sing with you this song, to sing to you your song. I messed up one word at the very end. I'm going to lose subscriber. Now, some things to note about this karaoke video that I made. I am aware that this song is featured in Chains of Promathia, and I'm also aware that the footage that I used for this karaoke video is not from Chains of Promathia. I wanted to use FMVs for these karaoke videos, and this was the FMV I found for Final Fantasy XI. If I understand it correctly, it's the very first FMV that they made for the game. I'd also never seen it before making this karaoke video, and oh my goodness, that shit is dark. Welcome to Final Fantasy XI. You're going to watch a son lose his mother right before your very eyes. Well, welcome to the game. Oh my goodness. You've heard this song a bunch, even if you know nothing of 11. I believe, now do correct me if I'm wrong, I'm saying this off the top of my head, so I could be mistaken, but I believe this is the first song that Susan Calloway performed during the Distant Worlds. I don't know if she performed it in 11 itself, but I think Susan Calloway was introduced to the franchise via a Distant Worlds performance of this song, which is incredible stuff. If you don't know, Susan Calloway did a bunch of songs for Final Fantasy XIV as well, such as the mysterious song Answers, which I removed from my karaoke for mysterious reasons that you will come to understand later. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, next. Final Fantasy X is such a beautiful game. Released in 2001, this game has left a major impact on the franchise. It was the first Final Fantasy game with voice acting, and the first to be featured on the PS2. I have very fond memories of this game, not just from my childhood, but recently as well. I streamed this game back in 2024, and it's still one of my all-time favorite stream series. You may be curious about what song I'm going to be doing for this game. The main theme is in Japanese, and unfortunately, I do not speak Japanese yet. I considered attempting to sing the Japanese lyrics anyway, but I feel like that I would be doing a disservice to the song. However, though the song isn't in English in any version of the game, there is an official English version of this song that was performed at Distant Worlds, and that is the version I will be singing today. For Final Fantasy X, I will be performing Suteki da Ne. Wind at my heart, swimming in collected words, moved by the wind, in through the world. Clouds like a voice that we all recognize, carry the holding future. Moon on the sky as a trembling heart, shone on the glass unsteadily. Stars shedding tears in an overflowing stream. I see the night all around me. Suteki da Ne, being together all alone, walking hand in hand. And I want to go to your city, to your home, into your arms. That's all inside your body. From those conflicted nights, as from my dreams. Wind died away and I feel all the words, led by a gentle illusion. Clouds are the future that cannot be attained, told from impossible distance. The moon filled with night as it flowed through your heart, such far away reflections. Stars ripe like tears, like fruit falls from a tree. I wipe my dreams off the night time. Suteki da Ne, being together all alone, walking hand in hand. And I want to go to your city, to your home, into your arms, to feel your face, the touch of memory. And now that I awake, as from a dream. What an incredibly beautiful song. What an incredibly beautiful song for an incredibly beautiful game. one of your all-time favorites. You sang it yourself at a con karaoke. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Now, I feel a little bad that I'm not performing the Japanese lyrics. I really wasn't sure what to do about this song in particular because I really mean it. I think if I tried to sing it in Japanese, I think I would have done a really bad job. Again, these are official English lyrics from a Distant Worlds concert, but there's so many fan translations of this song that are incredibly good, but I didn't want to necessarily do a fan version of these lyrics, especially not with permission. So I opted to do Distant Worlds instead this time. Now that said, I'm really interested in actually learning Japanese. Maybe I'll do a redo of this song when I actually learn how to speak Japanese, whatever that may be. Okay. We're kind of in a gauntlet of songs right now. We're in a section where it's like big hit after big hit after big hit. Like it's non-stop hits, non-stop hits. I mean, they're all hits, really. But it's just, there's so many really iconic ones right in a row. Okay. So next. Every Final Fantasy fan started their journey somewhere. With so many games in the franchise, you'll find that every single one of them was someone's first Final Fantasy. For me, that game was Final Fantasy IX. Released in 2000, this was the game that captured my heart and started my journey through the Final Fantasy series. This game means the world to me, and it's still one of my all-time favorites to this very day. Oftentimes, when people ask me what Final Fantasy to start with, my go-to answer is Final Fantasy IX. So much of the heart of the franchise is in this game, and if you love Final Fantasy IX, you may find yourself falling in love with the franchise like I did. For Final Fantasy IX, I will be performing Melodies of Life. Alone for a while, I've been searching through the dark for traces of the love you left inside my lonely heart. To weave by picking up the pieces that remain, melodies of life, love's lost refrain. Our paths they did cross, though I cannot say just why. We met, we laughed, we held on fast, and then we said goodbye. And who'll hear the echoes of stories never told? Let them ring out loud till they unfold. In my dearest memories, I see you reaching out to me. Though you're gone, I still believe that you can call out my name. A voice from the past, joining yours and mine, adding up the layers of harmony. And so it goes on and on. Melodies of life to the sky beyond the flying birds, forever and beyond. So far and away, see the bird as it flies by, gliding through the shadows of the clouds up in the sky. I've laid my memories and dreams upon those wings. Leave them now and see what tomorrow brings. In your dearest memories, do you remember loving me? Was it fate that brought us close and now leaves me behind? A voice from the past joining yours and mine, adding up the layers of harmony. And so it goes on and on. Melodies of life to the sky beyond the flying bird. Forever, and if I should leave this lonely world behind, your voice will still remember our melody. Now I know we'll carry on. Melodies of life come circle round and grow deep in our hearts, as long as we remember. Ooh, 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 ooh. I see there was a lot of hype for that one. I see there's a lot of Melodies of Life enjoyers in the chat. Namai, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. And Steve, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Perfect timing indeed. Now, I'm sure I don't need to tell you how important this song is to me, especially since I have just revealed to you that Final Fantasy IX was the first Final Fantasy I ever played, and therefore the game responsible for me falling in love with the franchise. So I hope I did okay. I feel like I had a little bit of a rough start this one, but I got really into it by the end. So I hope I did that song justice. Hazel! Hello, hello! Thank you for stopping by! Speaking of doing a song justice, I have a few different Final Fantasy firsts. The first game I played was 9, and the first game I beat was 4. However, the first Final Fantasy I ever saw was Final Fantasy VIII. Released in 1999, I was still just a kid when I watched a family member play it in our living room. I was so enraptured by the characters, the world, the music, I couldn't look away. I wouldn't be allowed to play Final Fantasy V at this time. Final Fantasy VIII. Fake fan. I wouldn't be allowed to play Final Fantasy VIII at this time, but I never forgot what it felt like to see this game, and how much joy it brought me to finally play it years later. This one's another all-timer for me, and I love everything about it. Yes, even the gameplay. I was the silly kid who spent hours drawing full stacks of magic, and I enjoyed it. This game is so special to me. A game I had my eyes on for a very long time. For Final Fantasy VIII, I will be performing Eyes on Me. Whenever sang my songs on the stage on my own, whenever said my words, wishing they would be heard, I saw you smiling at me. Was it real or just my fantasy? You'd always be there in the corner of this tiny little bar. My last night here for you. Same old songs, just once more. My last night here with you. Maybe yes, maybe no. I kind of liked it your way, how you shyly placed your eyes on me. Oh, did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so there you are, with that look on your face, as if you're never hurt, as if you're never down. Shall I be the one for you, who pinches you softly, much sure? If wrong is shown, then I'll know that you are no dreamer. So let me come to you, close as I wanna be, close enough for me to feel your heart beating fast, and stay there as I whisper how I loved your peaceful eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so share with me your love if you have enough, your tears if you're holding back, or pain if that's what it is. Oh, I hope I did okay. I love this song so much. Every time this song comes up in-game, I cry. No joke. The second this song plays in-game, the waterworks are activated. Tabby, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, you guys, I love Final Fantasy VIII. What the heck? I love this game so much. I'm gonna cry. I just sang this song and I'm gonna cry. I did an amazing job. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I will let you know. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I had to cough like right at the end there, and I was holding those notes for dear life. But don't worry, nobody noticed. Okay, next. Has anyone here heard of Final Fantasy VII? I would hazard a guess that most people have heard of this game, regardless if you are into Final Fantasy or not. Released in 1997, this game elevated the Final Fantasy franchise into the iconic status it has today. It's easily the most popular game in the franchise, and for good reason. So, of course, many people were excited when they announced the Final Fantasy VII Remake in 2020, followed by Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in 2024. I enjoyed my time with these games so much, and it goes without saying that the music in this one is very special. Unfortunately, there's not much to choose from when it comes to karaoke for the original Final Fantasy VII, unless you guys really want to hear me attempt One-Winged Angel. So, I will be performing a song from Rebirth instead, which incidentally makes this the newest song on my karaoke set list. For Final Fantasy VII, I will be performing No Promises to Keep. Walking city streets with worn cobblestones, listening to people rushing past to rhythms all their own. Life passing me by, not thinking how the years have flown, until I met you. I won't say that it was fate. I won't say that it was destiny. But if not, what could it be that drew you towards me? Could it be chance till the day that we meet again? Where or when? I wish I could say, but believe, know that you'll find me, promises to keep, we won't ever need. If only I'd never known all the burdens I was born to bear. Lived a life without a care in a world safe for you. But that won't do. till the day that we meet again on our street. I want to believe in the chance that we'll share a glance, promises to keep, we won't ever need, till the day that we meet again at our place. Just let me believe in the chance that you'll come, take my hand, and never let me go. Take my hand and believe we can be together evermore. Walking city streets with worn cobblestones, struggling against the crowds and finding ourselves all alone. Fate and destiny are no guarantee. Still, I hope someday you'll come and find me. Still, I know someday you'll come and find me. Oh. I'm gonna be so honest, you guys. This is another one of those songs that I struggled with quite a bit. When I was preparing these songs for the donathon, I remember when I was making all of these karaoke videos, I remember specifically thinking while I was making this particular one that there was a very good chance that this video wouldn't even get shown at the donathon. Because I was preparing myself to not meet the goal. So the fact that the goal was not only met, but surpassed is still so incredible to me. And I know I've said thank you a million times, but thank you so much again for making the donathon such a huge success. I'm still so overwhelmed and emotional about it. Oh my gosh, Balthasar, thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Incredible job. You're getting teary-eyed after all these songs. Aw, that really means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. So those were most of the songs for the main donathon goal. I will mention that I also did the Final Fantasy VI opera for the donathon's main goal. However, I am not performing the Final Fantasy VI opera for the karaoke encore tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube, that is irrelevant to you. You can find the Final Fantasy VI opera at the end of this video. But those were all of the songs that were unlocked with the main goal. And these were songs that I pre-selected myself. I wanted one for every game from 7 onwards. Now, if you guys are curious about which songs were lost when my hard drive got corrupted, It was everything between Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 9. So I lost everything between My Star and Melodies of Life. But I still have Eyes on Me, No Promises to Keep, the Final Fantasy 6 opera, as well as one of the bonus songs that I'm going to be performing next. So I lost most of the songs, and I'm very sad and heartbroken about it. I hope that my encore performances are doing all of these songs justice, and thank you so much for joining me for this encore. I'm an amateur singer. I sing for fun. I've never sung in any kind of professional capacity, but I do love singing quite a bit, so it means a lot to me to have you guys here and have you enjoy my silly little karaoke performances. So thank you, thank you. Okay, those were the songs for the main goal. Now we get into stretch goal territory. Those were all of the pre-selected songs that I performed for the main goal of my donathon. These next few songs are bonus songs that were unlocked as stretch goals. I should note that I only ended up performing one of these at the donathon itself because the last two were unlocked at the very end of the event and I didn't have time to perform them. These bonus songs were selected by you, the chat. The first of these songs comes from Final Fantasy X-2. Now, I never got far in X-2. I've only played a little bit of the beginning, and I didn't get far enough in the game to hear this song. But I am aware of the significance of it, and I know that it plays during a critical moment of the game. This song is one I'm not super familiar with, but I'll be doing my best to perform it for you tonight. The first bonus song is 1,000 Words from Final Fantasy X-2. I know that you're hiding things, using gentle words to shelter me. Your words were like a dream, but dreams could never fool me. Not that easily. I acted so distant then, didn't say goodbye before you left. But I was listening. You'll fight your battles far from me, far too easily. Save your tears, 'cause I'll come back. I could hear that you whispered as you walked through that door. But still I swore to hide the pain when I turned back the pages. Shouting might have been the answer. What if I'd cried my eyes out and begged you not to depart? But now I'm not afraid to say what's in my heart. Though 1,000 words have never been spoken, they'll fly to you, crossing over the time and distance, holding you, suspended on silver wings. And 1,000 words, 1,000 confessions will cradle you, making all of the pain you feel seem far away. They'll hold you forever. The dream isn't over yet, though I often say I can forget. I still relive that day. You've been there with me all the way. I still hear you say, wait for me, I'll write you letters. I could see how you stammered with your eyes to the floor. But still I swore to hide the doubt when I turned back the pages. Anger might have been the answer. What if I'd hung my head and said that I couldn't wait? But now I'm strong enough to know it's not too late. 'Cause 1,000 words call out through the ages. They'll fly to you. Even though I can't see, I know they're reaching you. Suspended on silver wings. 1,000 words, 1,000 embraces will cradle you, making all of your weary days seem far away. They'll hold you forever. 1,000 words have never been spoken. They'll fly to you. They'll carry you home and back into my arms. Suspended on silver wings. And 1,000 words call out through the ages. They'll cradle you, turning all of the lonely years to only days. They'll hold you forever. 1,000 words. This time with no TTS. If you are watching the YouTube VOD, you would not know that when I performed this for the donathon, I forgot to turn the TTS off, and the TTS got activated in the middle of the song, and I was so embarrassed. So this time I got to perform it with no TTS. Dudley Wolfguard, hello! Thank you for stopping by. Oh my gosh, pretty strong for an amateur. Aw, thank you, thank you. A Kidron singing soul. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, Final Fantasy X-2 has some incredible music. You guys, I have promised you for a very long time that I would play Final Fantasy X-2 on this channel. I really want to make it happen this year, but there's a catch, and that is that I have accidentally filled my streaming schedule with 1 million games, and now I'm actually getting scared that I won't be able to fit Final Fantasy X-2 this year, and I'm sorry. Just to give you a reason why, let me sidetrack myself a little bit. It's because Evercold might be referencing Final Fantasy 13, and if that's true, I'm gonna want to stream Final Fantasy 13 before Evercold comes out. Evercold being the next Final Fantasy 14 expansion. So I might shaft 10-2 in favor of Final Fantasy 13. I don't know yet, but still, I kept saying, I've said so many times that I would play 10-2 this year, and now I'm not sure if I will or not. I'm not sure if I've made a real promise or an empty one. Whatever happens, whatever is my fate, you must forgive me. Okay, you guys, those were all of the songs that got performed in the donathon itself. However, 2 more songs were unlocked, and I was unable to perform them in the donathon because they got unlocked at the tail end of the event and I didn't have room for them. So I'm very sorry that I wasn't able to perform these songs until now, but to make it up to you, I am performing them during my Final Fantasy Karaoke Encore. Now, I hope you enjoyed all of those songs where I sounded good, because that's over now. We're done with the songs that I perform well. It's time to perform some rougher ones. Okay, so you got this. Thank you. Thank you. So there's an interesting situation with this next song. This one was actually originally a song I had selected to be included in the main goal. I was mostly going for songs that people could consider the quote-unquote main theme of their respective games, and as such, I had picked this song to represent the main theme of Final Fantasy XIV. But I ran into a problem. This is an incredible and absolutely amazing song, but because of its unique structure, it's not necessarily the best for a karaoke performance. I would still like to give it a try, though, as I do adore this song. Now, technically, I'm going to be performing this incorrectly. The structure of the song has a leading feminine voice backed with a chorus, and technically, I should only be performing the woman's part. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm doing both. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So, I've been teasing this one the entire stream. For the next bonus song, I present to you Final Fantasy XIV's Answers. I close my eyes, tell us why must we suffer? Release your hands, for your will drags us under. My legs grow tired, tell us where must we wander? How can we carry on if redemption's beyond us? To all of my children in whom life flows abundant, to all of my children to whom death hath passed his judgment, the soul yearns for honor and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walk before, to lead those who walk after. Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the land Now open your eyes while our plight is repeated. Still deaf to our cries, lost in hope we lie defeated. Our souls have been torn and our bodies forsaken, bearing sins of the past, for our future is taken. War, born of strife, these trials persuade us not. Words without sound, these lies betray our thoughts. Marred by a plague of doubt, the land she mourns. Judgment binds all we hold to a memory of scorn. Tell us why, given life, we are meant to die, helpless in our cries. Witness, suffer, borrow, reason, follow, stumble, wander, listen, whisper, shoulder, ponder, weather, answer, answer, answer together. Thy life is a riddle to bear rapture and sorrow, to listen, to suffer, to entrust unto tomorrow. In one fleeting moment from the land of life flow. Yet in one fleeting moment for a new it doth grow. In the same fleeting moment thou must live, die, and know. I hope you liked that. I loved it personally. I loved it. But I think you can kind of see why I said this one might not be the best for karaoke. Don't get me wrong. Amazing song. Absolutely incredible song. But I felt so silly screaming words at you. I felt so silly just screaming a bunch of words at you, you guys. I feel like this particular song would be a lot better if I had at least one other person with me, right? So that I could do like all of the woman's lyrics, and I could have my accompaniment do the chorus, right? Because technically I was performing that song incorrectly. Technically, I was only supposed to be doing the woman's part, and I did not just do the woman's part. Now, let me tell you something about this song. If you've never played Final Fantasy XIV before, when you hear this song for the first time playing Final Fantasy XIV, you're like, hey, that's a pretty good song. Pretty great, actually. But when you hear this song after finishing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, the tears do not stop, my dude. The tears do not stop, my dude. Most emotional song so far. Thank you. It gave you chills. Oh, thank you. Still hits just as hard now. Thank you. That was really good. You enjoyed it a lot. I killed it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would love to like do a real genuine cover of this song someday, but I would need to find like someone to help me. I'm gonna confess something to you guys. I was actually for a few of these songs thinking about maybe recruiting help. A really big one was the Final Fantasy VI opera. I'm very happy with what I came up with for the opera, but I wanted to do like the whole opera, including the parts with the male singers, but I didn't want to be the one performing the male parts, so I was considering trying to find help for that, but it was too short notice. I had like a few people in mind, but I didn't know how to say, hey, can you sing an opera for me in like the next week? Also, it's a love song. I was not brave enough to ask any of my friends for that aid. He would have loved to provide part of the backup. You can do opera, actually. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so I wouldn't say that I performed that song bad per se. I just felt incredibly silly during the parts of the song where I'm just chanting words at you. Amazing. Like I'm saying all this stuff as if I think it's a bad song. I do not. I think this is maybe one of the best songs that I've performed today. But it's a little awkward to do karaoke. So, you guys, if you are watching my karaoke stream on Twitch, this next one will be the final song. But if you're watching this VOD on YouTube, there will be one more song after this, as I will be adding the Final Fantasy VI opera at the end of this VOD. But if you are watching it on Twitch, here's our last song. You guys, I had to have at least one stupid one in here. It wouldn't be right if I did all of this and didn't include at least one stupid song. This next one is gonna be something. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. I don't even know how I'm going to sound. I'm going to sound incredibly stupid, and I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. So we're gonna end all of this with a silly one. Super Twin, hello. Thank you for stopping by. We're going to end the Final Fantasy Encore with a really silly one. That I'm not going to do this one well, and you're going to enjoy it. Now for the final song. This song is an incredible piece of art, and a song I absolutely do not have the voice for. Something silly, something whimsical to end this karaoke with. This song is ridiculous in a great way, and if you've never heard it before, you're in for a treat. It first appeared in Final Fantasy 13-2 and has since become a meme in the Final Fantasy fandom. So you guys, do you like metal? Do you like chocobos? Well, then allow me to absolutely butcher a performance of Final Fantasy 13-2's Crazy Chocobo. Are you ready for this one? Because I'm not. We're doing it live. We're doing it live! Gas him up with the greens and let him go. Stand back, stand clear as he puts on a show. So cute yet fierce is he from hell. I cannot tell yet, I don't even want to know. So you want to be a trailblazer, kicking dirt like a hellraiser. Take the reins but don't react slow. It's time to feel the force of the Chocobo. So you think you can ride this Chocobo? Got Chocobucks, you better put them on this Chocobo. Saddle up if you think you can ride in this rodeo. Are we in hell? I don't know. To the dirt, let's roll. If you think you're gonna hide this Chocobo, everybody's gonna wanna ride your Chocobo. Choco Loco style in a Choco rodeo. Gonna ride them straight through hell in this Chocobo rodeo. Yeah, let's ride! Gas him up with the greens and let him go. stand back, stand clear as he puts on a show. So cute yet fierce is he from hell? I cannot tell yet, I don't even wanna know. So you wanna be a trailblazer? Kicking dirt like a hellraiser. Take the reins but don't react slow. It's time to feel the force of the Chocobo. So you think you can ride this Chocobo? Got Chocobucks, you better put them on this Chocobo. Saddle up if you think you can ride in this rodeo. Are we in hell? I don't know. To the dirt, let's roll. If you think you're gonna hide this Chocobo, everybody's gonna wanna ride your Chocobo. It's Choco Loco style at a Choco Rodeo. Gonna ride them straight through hell in this Chocobo Rodeo. Yeah, let's ride! How did I do? Thoughts? Any comments? Any criticisms? How do you think I did? How do you think I did? You can see why I saved this one for last. Voice needs a rest after. Absolutely. This might surprise you, but I'm not a metal singer. Oh. It was so important to me that I got Crazy Chocobo in here. You have no idea. You have no idea. I also feel like it wouldn't be a proper karaoke if I didn't include one silly song. So there you go. There's your one silly song. Now again, if you were watching this on Twitch, that was the last song tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube, stay tuned. You are about to hear the Final Fantasy VI opera, but from a version of me from the past who didn't just blow out her voice with the Crazy Chocobo song. If you weren't already subscribed, this would have earned it. Thank you, thank you. Damn, son, she can scream. That's crazy, that's crazy. Oh, thank you once again, everybody, for the wonderful, wonderful donathon. Thank you for allowing me to do this silly karaoke. I do really, really love singing. I may be just an amateur, but I love singing so much, and I love Final Fantasy's music so much. I would love to do more karaoke streams, you guys, if that's something you're interested in. I could have an entire karaoke stream for Final Fantasy XIV alone, but I want to, like, do more than just Final Fantasy games. I would love to, like, expand and try out songs from other things as well. If that is something you guys would be interested in, please do let me know. But that will be it for me today, everybody. That will be it for me today. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're watching YouTube, enjoy Final Fantasy VI Opera. All right, you guys, this is it. This is the end of the donathon. Once again, thank you so much for everything. This donathon went better than I could have possibly imagined, and it's gonna be so sad to say goodbye. To send off the donathon, I have a very special performance of a Final Fantasy VI opera for you. Now, I know you all know how important this opera is, and I really wanted to use it to send off the entire event. So, without further ado, here is the Final Fantasy VI opera.
The Western armies were defeated, and Maria's castle fell into the hands of the East. Forced to wed the Eastern Prince Ross, Maria still thinks only of Draco as she gazes at the stars each night.
Oh, my hero, my beloved, shall we still be made to part? Though promises of perennial love yet seem cast my final vows exchanged, me with him and not with you. Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew.
It's him! It's John Final Fantasy! Like I've been saying the whole stream, the final boss of this game is easy. That's crazy! I can't believe Beaver speak Beaver!
You lost your individuality because you strayed too far from the hive mind. Tough luck, Freakbert.
Dark Cave! I must defeat the darkness in my own heart!
And may I just say that this day felt like a Final Fantasy for the after years.
Can I level 5 death him? That would be funny. It worked!
Jade Fantasy the Sixth. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is beautiful.
I am thankful, my beloved, for your tenderness and grace. I see in your eyes, so gentle and wise, all doubts and fears erase. Though the hours take no notice of what fate may have in store, our love, come what may, will never rage a day. I'll wait forevermore. Thank you so much for making this donathon better than I ever could have imagined. To everybody here, all my chatters, all my lurkers, and all my VOD watchers, thank you from the bottom of my heart.